Hi, Ron from Clarity. In today's video, we're going to walk you through improving the information you share on your products to help drive conversions and get prospective buyers the information they need to make a purchasing decision the first time they visit one of your products. Another reason I may want to share more information is for the crawler bots like Google and Bing. The way we do this is through customizing attributes. We'll show you how to set up and configure the attributes for these two scenarios in this video. First off, let's take a look at a basic product. You can see that I've got a basic description, and under the specifications, there are some more attributes and their values. This isn't very engaging. Now let's compare that to another product, in this case, an Acer laptop. Now look at the same product description field laced with additional graphics, text, a comparison chart with other laptops. Now that's engaging. Next, I click on the Bulleted Specs tab, and it's got a great set of technical specifications about the information. Finally, to close the deal, under the Notes tab, I embedded a YouTube video. Compare this experience to the cell phone product a minute ago. No comparison at all, right? So now, let's look at another client implementation where there are numerous tabs covering everything from general info to additional properties, applications, trade names, sizing, colors, and a link to a safety data sheet. This provides a lot more well-organized information for the prospective buyers covering scenario 1 and improves the user experience. Now for scenario 2, where we want to improve our SEO stance. Here's another client implementation where we use tabs to improve not only the CRO, but the SEO for the search engines. So let's start with a base product. This client has 8,700 chemicals in their catalog, and they all look very similar to this when we started. You can see that any real helpful information is non-existent. No image, no real description, one PDF link, no certificates, and barely any specifications. With this kind of information, the only way this page is ever going to be visited is if someone specifically came to this website looking to buy this chemical. So how can we fix this with attributes, you ask? Great question. Well, we did a number of things with the attributes. I won't cover them all in this video, but a few of them are some deep keyword research for each chemical, adding a lower crawl depth, canonical URL, FAQ schema, enhanced SEO meta tags, registering a product sitemap XML, all of which you can't really see. Then for what you can see, an SEO-friendly named image of the chemical, as with this chemical, a well-written and keyword-laden product description. Those two alone make the user experience much more rich and should improve conversions a little bit anyway. Finally, there's one more very important item that was done with an attribute to boost SEO. On the far right of the product, you can see there's a new FAQ tab. Clicking on this tab displays a ton of new SEO-rich content specifically written from the keyword research, which includes not only a ton of helpful information, but also other synonyms to this chemical that might be used in an online search. These changes to the first 1,200 of their 8,700 products over 6 months increased their site traffic 500% and online revenue 400%. So how did I set this all up? Let's take a look. Let's hop over to the Clarity eCommerce admin UI and navigate to attributes. I'll search for FAQ, and you can see that I created an attribute with the name Product FAQs. The magic to make this all work is simply by enabling these two toggles. The first toggle allowed me to put in a nicely formatted text with bullet list. But the second toggle, called Is Product Detail tab, is what made this attribute display on the product details page as a tab. So once I did this, I go back to the product that I wrote the content for. I'm going to grab a master variant here to show you. And first, updated the long description. Then I updated the image. And finally, under the Attributes tab, I search for FAQ, bring up my attribute. And since we toggled the Allow Markup on, the first toggle, I get the rich text editor. And then I pasted in my nicely formatted SEO content. Now with the FAQ attribute displaying as a product tab, this content is visible on the page, meaning that it's crawled and indexed by Google, thus turning my previous 100-word product page into a 1,500-word SEO-rich content page. That's what drove both the traffic and the conversions. And we're only a quarter of the way through redoing all of their products. Imagine what their performance will be like when the entire product catalog is served up as rich SEO content. So, that's using an attribute as a product details tab for serving up better information and SEO content. Thanks for watching.